Hey, it's me one more time. Yeah, I'm making a lot of videos here. Um, Another one is about the hood versus the suburbs. I'll tell you the truth about that one. Honestly, suburbs is dangerous, just like the ghetto, because there's a lot of crime that happens in the suburb. They just have money to clean it up. Suburbs, y'all got a lot of money to clean it up. Hood don't have no money to clean it up, so whatever happens just happens. And here's the thing why they call it the hood. I don't know how many of y'all realize what it's named after, but it's named after the part that you know, like you know how you put on a hoodie, then the hood, then it rains, and you put the hoodie on your face to hide your face from the rain. Well, the actual name of the hood means a place where we put the citizens of, well, America or life who we're ashamed of. We put them in that area so we can hide them. And then, throw some social security, some food stamps, some welfare, some Section 8, stuff like that in there to keep you in there. Throw some drugs, some money, some guns, some, well, bad women, some cars. Put some strip clubs, chicken spot, liquor stores, and a gun shop. All of them at once if it's needed. Let me see. Chicken spot, gun store, liquor shop, and strip club. Yeah, I named them all. And here's the sad setup to that. Didn't say this before, but I'm going to say it now. Here's the sad breakdown of the black family and why it's so messed up right now. There was a time when the black dad was in the house, the black mom was in the house, black children in the house. Not to say they didn't have problems, because they did, but at least they were all there. Let me explain this to you. Like I said, this goes way back to slavery. The black family had one of the strongest ties together. Nothing could separate them. But again, systematically, white man saw that the black family structure was very, very strong. And since the white man likes to have a superiority thing going on, not to say all white people are bad, because they're not all bad. There's a lot of bad black people, a lot of bad white people. There's bad people and good people in every race. Not everyone's all bad. Really, nobody's all bad. People just either choose to be bad or choose to be good, but whatever. But that's for their own petty particular purpose, I guess. Whatever. But anyway, cops have a lot to do with this too. Judges, attorneys, lawyers. I'm just going to put it in there. All the legal system and most of the church got a lot to do with this. But these are things people don't tell you, because as the church says, they ain't ready to hear the truth. People are only not ready for what you don't make them ready for. You don't make somebody ready to go to war, they will not last. You don't tell people the truth, they will never be able to handle it. So, yeah. Here's the thing. White man put jobs in the black neighborhood. Yes, he did. But he started feeling like, you know what? I'm getting tired of putting my money in the hood and giving it to black people. I'm going to just keep it to myself. Then let's see how strong they are. Because they saw how we were in Africa, brought us over here, put us through slavery and everything. They're like a little initiation. Then people talking about where are reparations. You get to live in a house for some people on disability. Others, you just get to work for your money. You get to drive a car, have a nice suit, have food in your refrigerator. There you go. Slaves didn't get that. We do. We got what they deserved. So, yeah, stop crying about we don't have reparations. You got a roof over your head, that's reparations. You got money in your pocket, that's reparations. You got a car to drive, reparations. Food to eat, reparations. Section 8, reparations, bro. There you go. Anyway, black neighborhood. White man seen that the black man was in the house going home teaching his children the ways of life he knew best. Mom was in the house cooking for the children, teaching them the ways of life she knew best. Children were learning, going to school. White man didn't like that, so this the dealio here. white man say, you know what, it's time to start breaking these Negroes apart. I'm getting sick of all this togetherness and stuff. So you know what? We gon' first not even put drugs and guns in the community. We gon' put fast food in there. Then we gonna put a strip club in there. Then we gonna put a liquor shop in there. Then let's see, a liquor spot, a gun shop, a strip club, and a well, you heard all four I said in the beginning. A liquor shop, a gun spot, a chicken stop. Oh yeah, and a strip club. Reasons for that is when you come home from work as a stressed out black man and your wife's already tired from dealing with your children, you get, you don't feel like she feels like listening to your drama, even though it's not even that. Sometimes she's just too tired, so you just go to the strip club, ease your pain. Or you're too, you don't always feel like, or she ain't always willing to cook, or she's too tired to cook, so you go to the chicken spot. Sometimes you need that protection, so you go to the shop. You go to the gun shop. Sometimes you want to, drown your sorrows, so you go to the liquor store. Here's where it gets bad. Then the next thing they do is they put drugs in the hood. Then they put police in there purposely to catch you doing it. Then the white man takes the jobs away, so you man, once them jobs go away, then you start going crazy trying to provide for your family as a man. They don't give you no other choice but to go out here and slang drugs and kill people and get locked up, unfortunately. That's where the jail part comes in. Church robs you too. They're part of the situation, but I'm just going to keep moving where I'm led to go. Okay, here's the thing. White man takes jobs out the black community, wants to see the black people struggle. I don't know if you ever heard of crabs in a barrel, but I'm going to explain to you what that means. There's a barrel with white crabs and there's a barrel with black crabs. This was told to me by some older generation people, which makes a lot of sense. They say there's the barrel with the black crabs, and the black crabs, one crab is like, well, they look at the white barrel with the white crabs. One white crab's right here, like, for example, one white crab is right here, next one's right here, next one's right there, next one's right there. Basically, one climbs on each other. One climbs on the first one climbs on the second one climbs on the third one climbs on the fourth one climbs on the fifth one. They all make a ladder till one gets out, one comes down, the next one helps the next one out, the next one helps the next one out, the next one helps the next one out, the next one helps, until they're all out and they're all going their separate ways where they're helping each other getting out of the barrel. But the barrel is just a symbolic thing. It means getting out of a tight situation so, they can all get somewhere. Unfortunately, the barrel with the black crabs is a different story. The black crabs do such as so as we do. And this was also a scientific thing that was studied a long time ago. How the black crabs use one crab trying to get to the, get to the end so they can come up. The next crab gets on top of that one, then the next crab gets on top of that one, next crab gets on top of that one. This is where it ruins everything. One crab is selfish, so the one crab goes and pulls the other crab from under the other ones that were trying to get out the barrel. Now they all fall back down. They try to get back up. Next thing you know, there's another crab pulling that crab from under the other one, the black crabs I'm referring to. Next one pulls the next crab from under them. Next one, then now they ain't nobody getting nowhere. They so busy trying to make sure. Here's the sad truth. One black crab is seeing another black crab trying to get out of a stuck situation, so they're so busy trying to make sure that crab don't succeed that they don't succeed. Nobody's getting anywhere and they stuck in the same place while the white crabs are out there doing what they need to do, getting their stuff together. Remember, this is old school in science. I'm just telling you what it is. But anyway, so back to the hood stuff. They put drugs and guns in the ghetto to make you think you don't have another choice but to kill each other and take each other out because of, you need these drugs to feed your family. And a man doesn't feel like a man unless he provides and he protects. If you take that ability from him, he don't feel like a man no more. So Once you take that job away, now he's stressing out, how am I going to pay these bills? How am I going to make sure my family's fed, my bills get paid? How am I going to make sure I got a roof over my head? So, sad to say, he ain't got no choice but to go out there and try to find a job. If he can't find a job, then he starts learning about drugs, and then he runs into someone who gives him some. Then he starts, running them drugs on the streets. Cops catch him. Woo! What you doing? Oh, shit. Now you trying to run for your life or have a shootout with the cops. They catch you selling them drugs. Now you in jail. All because you tried to provide for your family. Now you're not able to be there for your son and your daughter and your wife. Now your wife has to raise the 2 people on her own. Now she's steady in how her son's not seeing a male figure in his life. Now he's running out there doing what he want to do, and she got to chase him. Now she can't be home because she's out there dealing with that situation. He gets into some street issues. He get killed. Now he's in the grave or he's in jail, and the jail system makes money off of inmates. Graveyard makes money off of death. Next thing is, if they do keep jobs in there, they're just gonna put the gun shop in the ghetto. So when your boss keeps stressing you out, and they might put racist bosses in there just so they can target a certain race of person. Then that person gets so tired of that boss constantly targeting that person that they, you know what, I'm tired of this. I do nothing but work hard every day. I come in here, I probably stay later than most, do more work than most. I don't get no value. So instead of just leaving, you're just so tired of dealing with it that you go to that gun store and you pick that gun out and you go to work the next day. Basically, you turn everything into a bloodbath because you're so tired of trying to do right, and that boss makes you feel like crap. And there's some good white bosses, but just saying, that's the system way of getting you out, either getting you out or getting you dug under. Next thing, you go home stressed out, and your wife has to deal with your children. She's too stressed out to hear your problems. Like I said, then you go to the strip club because you feel like the strippers understand you. Then you go home, your wife's like, why do you smell like you've been at a strip club? Why you got all these hickeys on you? You're like, don't worry about it. Who's the one that works in this house? Who's the one that pays the bills? Don't question me. I'll pay the bills. I'll do what I want. She's like, but I'm your wife. If you need to talk to me, I understand I'm tired, but doing this is not going to say, like, nah, you don't know what you're talking about. Shut up. Then, like I said, she doesn't feel like cooking because she's tired, so you go to KFC, eat that fast food, which kills your health quicker. Or you be so stressed out that you go to the bar and you drink your life away and ruin your kidneys and eventually slowly kill yourself in that way. Or you end up cheating on your wife with a stripper or somebody from your job, and it breaks up your relationship. So now your wife and you don't live together. Now your children got to see mom and dad in 2 different areas, which ruins them because they don't know how to deal with it. Or your wife keeps getting on your nerves, so you cheat on her, or you just don't know how to handle it. So you go to the gun shop, then you get drunk, then you go home, kill your family members. Now you're in jail, or your children are in CYF. Sad to say, that's how it is. That's how they get you. So now they got you from drugs and murder. Or if it's not drugs and murder, then you got fired. That goes on your record. So now you drugs, gun, record, murder, fired. Like, y'all better start looking into this stuff, man. This ain't no joke. Or, well, I pretty much explained everything else in every other video, but y'all think it's allowed. Look at where you see strip clubs, liquor stores, gun shops, and chicken spots. They're usually in the black community. There's a reason for that. And also medicine. I gotta be honest with you, at one point the only medicine you actually needed was marijuana. Marijuana pretty much cured all your illnesses. Seriously. Every one of them. But, unfortunately, medicine ain't what it used to be, and I don't believe it ever will be. And sad to say that the government makes a lot of money off people's illnesses. That's why they keep putting the news on, because they know it depresses you. Then you got to take antidepressant medication to make you feel better. Then they want to keep showing you bad stuff on the news that keeps making your health worse. But then, you know, they made cigarettes, so your stress levels rise. They put stuff in cigarettes to make them lower, which makes cigarettes become addictive. Then eventually cigarettes give you health problems. Then you got to take medication just to be able to smoke the cigarette, so you don't die. Then they make all the stuff that, you know, healthy expensive. Then they make the stuff that's bad for you cheap. Pretty sure you're seeing the death sentence right there. Then you gotta take medication just to deal with that, which costs money. It's like you gotta see that, like, with all the trees around, the trees are just a distraction. You gotta learn how to look down and see the one flower, which is the reality check of life. The trees are just there to distract you, but that flower is what keeps you in reality. But yeah, there you go. I'm out.